Hey guys, Salty is back. We got Viz with us. Zero said something about joining, but I don't know if he will or not, because he doesn't want to pity party me. Or pity party stream. Uh, well, if more of my friends actually like to hang out with me, maybe I wouldn't be all, sad and depressed, but, we left off, I think, we're about to finish the left arm, actually. We gotta put the extra armor up on the forearm and the little jet engines on the right, or the left of the arm. So, we're gonna go ahead and do that and then do its arm, or hand, and all that. Thank you, baby. And, yeah, so, and then we'll, what is the next part? The shoulder armor? Yeah, the shoulder armor's next, and then it's the legs and waist. And then this kit will be done. So, we're gonna put that right there. I'm gonna put this light on because we got some storms coming in too, so. Yippee. Alright. E. I don't think there's anything on this, well, there's the other commander horn. I guess I'll cut that out and then save it for a different kit. So, Viz, did you know there is a dumb S-type?
No.
Yeah,
isn't it normally, what's the S type normally? Is that the space one or is that the ground one?
No, it's an actual S-type, like a commander's dom. And, it has the commander's horn on it and everything. And what looked really cool about it is the fact that, I think it was more armored, so it had a little bit better armor up on it. And, where do I have that image? I think it's on my, GameFAQs profile, but I don't remember. I don't know where I kept that, but it looked really cool. Also, there's an S-type Gog.
Hey, Zero's here. Hi, Zero.
Hey, Viz. And Salty.
Sup? Hey, Dakota, how you doing?
I'm just kind of inside right now because for some reason it's like really hot and humid outside, but I've been inside and like freezing my ass off, and that almost never happens to me. I have no idea what's going on. So,
well, in my opinion, it's better to be cold than it is to be hot.
Yes.
It's a lot easier to warm up than it is to cool off.
yeah.
I hate being hot. That is no fun.
How far into this Gelgoog are you, Salty?
I'm finishing up his left arm, and then it's just onto the legs and waist.
Did you see those Gelgoog Marines getting slapped around by all my various super robot horseshit yesterday?
No, I think I had passed out by then.
Oh yeah, you kind of trailed off after a bit there.
Yeah, I was really freaking tired. I had like the hardest time staying up.
It was your you had a day off yesterday though, right?
Yeah.
What's tucking you out there?
I don't just because I'm off, I don't rest. There's times where I'm just like doing shit, like in the morning. In the mornings, me and Finn have been walking around and all that. And I spent some time looking for a new job. Tomorrow I gotta hit up the old folks home so I can get an interview with them.
Maybe you can cozy up to one of the retirees and convince her to, put you on her life insurance or something.
Yeah, right. Ooh, Dakota says they got their two teeth pulled today. Oof.
Ew.
Okay, yeah, that can be pretty bloody. Yeah, I think when I had my wisdom teeth pulled, my doctor, he had like, so they had hit me like with 9 shots of Novocaine or some shit. Yeah, so they stuck me with this needle like 9 fucking times. and then he was trying to pull the teeth out, and this is a grown ass man, and he was like putting some elbow like into it, like he was basically he basically had me in a headlock and was like punching me with his elbow to get this tooth out of my head. But I couldn't feel shit because it looked pretty goofy. But yeah, dentistry can be pretty traumatic.
Yeah, when I had my wisdom tooth, I still have 3 others that need to be removed. One's popped out, and I don't feel it, but it's a good chunk of it has, because the way it's situated in my mouth, it has already dissolved away, some of it, and so I pulled a chunk out of there. But like the one I pulled, my dentist pulled out just like you. He did me like 3 shots, 2 on the inside, 1 on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And he grabbed the tooth. He's like, I know it's tender, but do you feel anything? And he kind of like jerked it a little bit. I'm like, yeah, no, I only feel the pressure. He's like, okay. He grabbed it, hit his wrist, and then pulled it right out. I'm like, what? Yeah, he's like, yeah, you're done. I'm like, it was that simple? He's like, yeah, it's pretty simple. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. That was neat.
Yeah. He's a beast. He's probably like tying girls' fallopian tubes with just like a flick of his little pinky or something. He's like, "You're done, my lady. Off you go."
Yeah, my dentist, I really like him. He's a good guy. He's very nice. He explains everything he's going to do. He's not like an asshole where I had this one dentist who was doing the deep clean. Mm-hmm. Which is like the under the gums type shit.
Yeah.
And he didn't wait until the painkillers kicked in. He gave me the painkiller shot, immediately went in. I'm like,
yeah,
you're not going to let that kick in?
They didn't even give me painkillers for my deep cleaning.
Oh, God.
I actually enjoyed going to the dentist for a while because I started going to this new place, and the dental assistant assigned to me, like who did all my like stuff, she was really nice. Like she was fun to talk to, and she had these big old honkers. She would basically just rest on my head while she was doing this work for me, and it was nice. You know, sometimes you just need to be embraced by some nice honkers. You know, yeah. So that was great. But she left that particular office, and so my new lady was not that way, and she basically just tortured me for like an hour, just I don't know, specifically using her dental picks to, hey, where are all the pain nerves under this guy's gums? Oh, I think yeah. So after that appointment, I just felt like all my nerves were shot, and I was supposed to go back home and log on back to work and have a meeting with my manager. And she was just like, Zero, you sound kind of fucked up. Why don't we just delay our meeting for like a little bit? And I'm like, no, I can do it. Like, let's just push it back half an hour, okay? I'm like, fine. And then it was in that half hour, I was like, oh man, I'm pretty fucked up. I probably should be trying to push through this shit.
Bruh, she did you dirty.
Well, it's more like I did my gums dirty, and then she had to undo it. Yeah, by the way, chat, how is the audio balance, like, on the stream? I think when I listened to the last one, I think Salty's music was kind of overpowering my voice, like, or something, so, you know, let us know if something needs to be adjusted.
I mean, you can join Aki. We're in collab. You do have collab powers, which is just seeing this channel. Yeah, I made this channel for the sole purpose of preventing one certain person from joining.
Yeah, Rob, right?
I was gonna say, and Mr. Coughs constantly on the stream can't get in here.
Yeah, you mean me? I'm constantly turning inside out, like, during my live streams.
No, we did a GBO night stream somebody was just coughing the entire time, it would not mute. It's like, please.
Yeah, this was years ago, and I can't even remember which Discord it was on. It might have actually been Salty's Discord while I was administrator, but it was one of the first nights we had gotten together, and I can't remember who it was, and I don't know if this person even admitted it was them, but somebody needed to change the battery on their smoke detector.
Smoke, yeah, the beep.
Yeah,
like
and
when
that
you're-
shit was
it's
just
like when you're doing
going
a
off
lobby.
for the whole damn night. And I just had to stop and say, who is that? Like, who needs to change their damn batteries? Like, I know I was, like, noise gets on my nerves, so I'm like, who the hell's responsible for this shit? Nobody said shit. And I'm like, bitch, you better change out this battery or else your house is gonna burn down. Like, it's a safety thing at this point, but like, no, we're just gonna ignore it.
Yeah, it's like when you join a COD lobby and you're like standing there waiting for it to warm up and something goes beep. Some schmuck doesn't change the battery on their smoke detector.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure mine will go out eventually, and my house has like these 10-foot ceilings, so it's gonna be a cunt and a half to try to change out these batteries. Like, I'm gonna be in so much danger. Oh, yeah, I don't like ladders and heights and stuff. It's gonna be.
This is my step ladder. I never knew my real ladder.
What are you doing, step ladder?
I tie my dogs to the roof to raise it. I can't get this fucking whole ass. Rand Hero says, you nerds sound fine. Fine, alright.
Why is he so mean to us? Ah!
Yeah, and Rex says, you're not being overpowered by the music, Zero.
Okay. Yeah, it might have just been because I was listening in the car, and I guess those speakers, they just kind of balance differently. Yeah, my voice does not carry around like road noise and shit.
Good.
Oh,
How
when
the fuck?
I was driving home from work today, there was like 2 chicks in a Tesla, and I'm like 80% sure they were on auto drive because they would stop like way, like, you know, the line on the ground before a light where you're supposed to stop.
Mm-hmm.
They were like 3 car lengths away from that, and I was like,
Oh,
like curious.
yeah, it's pretty goofy. I would have just pulled in front of them. At that point.
Oh, eventually I did manage to get in front of them, but it was just like, and then they made, they went to the left lane and then all the way to the right lane. It's like, what are you fucking people doing?
Or I don't know if you should blame this on the Tesla AI, or maybe it's just women driving, like, or something.
Yeah, that was the other thing. I was like, it could be
It
auto
is
drive, but it
women.
also could just be women driving.
Yeah, they got no
Or
spatial.
female drivers.
So, okay, you said that, Zero. Is
Mhm.
that why Crystal always waits for cars that are extremely far down the fucking road before she turns onto the road?
Well, that's part of it. Like, you know, all brains are wired differently, but you know, depending on your chemistry and whatever, and you know, you can also practice this stuff. But yeah, people just have different spatial awareness. Like, how fast are things going? How much time do I have to, like, do this or that maneuver? Where should I be, like, in
Yeah,
relation to
and
everybody
some
else?
people are less aggressive on the accelerator, which is fine. You don't have to be super aggressive on an accelerator.
Yeah, and you know, I'm just talking shit. I mean, my older sister drives like a psychopath, and she's like really aggressive because I think she has mommy issues or something. But she's a lesbian, so maybe that's why she's so aggressive
Well,
on
she's
the
the
road.
man of the
Alright,
relationship, so that's
double woman
confirmed.
driving. Woman driving is a stacking debuff.
Oof.
Rex asking about the koi pond. Well, I posted most of the progress over in the Discord. People are just using it to make fun of me, however. So, yeah, I'm trying to dig 2 feet down, and I'm at 16 inches, so 2 feet will be 24. I just started level 3, like By the way, each level is like 1 shovel depth.
Fuck.
It's approximately 8 inches.
Just drop something. So.
Yeah, I dropped a finger. Like always.
Salty,
Back
why
on
don't
your
you
hand already.
Yeah, try hanging onto it before you make that last
I'm
hit.
fat fingered. And I
You know
see
what?
it because I took your idea about putting something white on the floor. Thank you, Zero.
Yeah, I have all the best ideas. You should all take my advice on everything. Okay, here's your next piece of advice, Multi. Yeah, if you have trouble with fat fingers, you should start employing children to build your model kits for you. Yeah, there's all types of unwanted children around. Just go find some, and you're like, hey, buddy, you like Gundam?
Well, I'm not much, you know, I'm not heavy, so that's not my shit.
No. I'm not saying you need to have sleepovers with your laborers. I'm just saying you need them to complete your model kits for you. Like, hey, buddy, just handle the delicate parts, and I'll do everything else. Man, you can really take that saying in a lot of different contexts. Yeah. Talking about gunpla here, chat.
Yeah. Zero, I really dislike myself a lot. Especially when I look up and see the screen. I'm gonna look at Discord. I don't want to look at myself. But then I can't see chat. I'm gonna pop my chat out.
Yeah, I don't really use my mirrors in my house either. Like, basically they're just there to... This is a stolen joke, by the way. Like, whenever I'm in the bathroom, I just check to see if I'm bleeding. Like, anywhere real fast, and then, as far as I can tell, I don't even realize I have an appearance.
Whoa.
But yes, I don't know, like, I thought that webcam was supposed to be, like, you wanted us to look at the kit, but I guess you don't have
yeah,
to.
I forgot. Let me move that motherfucker down. I forgot about that. I tend to forget about this. I'm used to using a webcam. I don't tend to do that.
Dude, like, one time at work, they were trying to force everybody to use webcams, and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck with everybody, I don't give a shit. So, like, I had my model kits on my desk, I just pointed at that.
Ow! Fuck!
I was like, come on, Zero, we want to talk to you, we want to see what you're, like, you know. And I'm like, So one time, I just turned the webcam upside down, so I looked upside down at everybody. And they're like, Zero, what are you doing? Like, what's wrong with your camera? I'm like, I'm calling from China. Like, you get it, because it's the other side of the planet. Look upside down. Well, I guess you can say Australia. Like, nobody wants to call from China anymore. But, yep. Well, that kit's a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
Jesus, Salty.
It's gonna be a fun kit. Like, I'm having a lot of fun. The inside of it, like the frames itself, the inner frame, that's most where the parts are. A lot of the outer shell, it's just a bunch of big stuff, just big bits. So,
it's like a 5-minute delay in the stream.
Say what? Yeah, I know.
Who's this that just joined the call?
That's Aki.
Oh yeah, I'm not familiar with everybody's nicknames and stuff over on this server.
He's the one who apologized to you during
We barely spoke, and the last time we spoke was like 5 years ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need it.
To you to remember my voice would be extremely surprising.
Yeah, I think I remember the accent, but you just didn't speak a lot like back in those days. It was mostly just text stuff we were interacting over.
Yeah. I was an angry texting teenager back then. That was true.
Oh yes, I can sense all the dark AD energy.
Alright. Band-aid
I'd
has
like
been
to believe
applied.
I've matured a lot since back then.
I sure damn hope so. Yeah, well, there was a lot of kids with issues back in the old days,
I
yeah.
was one of them.
No, that's cool. Like,
10 years ago,
everyone,
I was 16, literally.
yeah, everyone's born an asshole. Don't worry about it.
That's not even a joke. Damn, I really hate when I have to build, when I have a band-aid on my finger.
Yeah, how'd you cut yourself, Salty? You just not looking where you're cutting or something?
I was filing down a nub on a finger and got a little too excited and jabbed my thumb.
Yeah.
You know how it be.
And you know, I'm a gunpowder novice compared to everyone else here, but
Oh, I'm
would it
garbage.
just be?
You're not
I'm sure you have a lot more
something.
experience than I do. Like, would it be safer to just use your nippers to wear down the nubs instead of the X-Acto knife?
I'm getting what my nippers can't with the knife.
Okay.
Turn it back.
His nippers unlike god hands, so it'd be a little risky to damage the part.
Mm. Yeah, I got a god hand, but I only use it like a single time, and I have to stop
Like,
for a while.
I use the red ones to chop the parts, and then the god hand blue are closer.
Was-
But then if there's, depending on the surface, I use that last file as the last one.
Bro,
Just
listen to the
glass files.
glass file when you were doing that. Oh my god, that was awful.
Yeah, it's like scratching nails on a blackboard.
Oh yeah, I can start working on shit. Why don't I clean my Glock while you're working on your
Yeah,
gun?
why not?
Yeah, I literally have the gear right here. I've been meaning to clean this thing. Yeah, so this is my carry gun, chat. Make sure you maintenance the damn things because they will lock up on you if you don't. Yeah, the gun's getting all gunked up from like dust and sweat and that type of shit.
Carry gun? Yeah, how else would you handle it?
Got him.
This specifically means you walk around outside with
I
it.
know.
He's
I know what it means, Zero. I'm being goofy.
Man, that sounded fucking crispy.
Oh, it's a Glock, so it's gonna sound crispy. Okay, so I think take this apart. You actually have to depress the trigger, and then you can hold slide over.
I better go switch back to the chat. I popped it out and then never fucking looked at it like an idiot.
Daniel's asking about my Glock. This one's Glock 43X. It's a very, very common carry gun. But yeah, I'm sure Daniel will judge me like about it somehow. Let's see. There's a spring. Okay, the barrel. Okay, yeah, I can handle most of this with just like paper towels and shit.
Daniel says Aki sounds exactly like an Aki, and he's right.
What?
You sound exactly like how your name, your voice sounds like how a person with your name or voice would sound.
He's judging you.
Yeah.
I don't know if he means I sound Asian or I sound Pakistani.
Why not both? Classic Starwolf says he prefers revolvers.
Who, you revolver
Yeah.
ocelot? Fuck you.
I've actually never shot a revolver before. I hear they can hurt you in all kinds of different ways. Like, yeah, the whole
Yeah,
different.
don't keep your thumb too close to the gas release or haha lose that idiot.
Yeah. Daniel says he trained on the 43X. They're not too shabby. Yeah, they're pretty reliable. Although I will admit, I actually am not a very good shot with this gun. And you know, like it's probably a training thing, but some guns just don't work amazing for some people. So I've been considering changing to something else. But yeah, I don't know. Like it's kind of hard to buy guns and try them because you just, like there's no like some ranges have rental systems, but they don't have everything, you know. And then you basically just have to buy the gun, and then if you don't like it, you just resell it, which is it's kind of a difficult market to deal with. Okay, I can probably do this the dumb way, but I should probably just get up and get my cleaning kit. So I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, now's your chance to talk some shit about me. Okay, I'll be right back.
Joke's on him. I just want to suck his dick until he's bone dry.
I mean, that's technically not wrong, Daniel.
What do you say?
He said I sound dead on the inside, just like most hockey unit.
Ooh. Wait, what am I looking for? F.
It's one of the reasons I bought so much stuff, because it fills a hole inside my heart. Probably.
I just want someone to fill my hole. It's a gaper.
Alright, you'll get that Zagok and that Goof one day.
Oh, by the way, Char, to answer your question, I think the next suit we're gonna get is gonna be it's finally gonna be my boy, the mass production Psycho Gundam. I got a feeling.
Solomon, I have returned.
Shit. Do you think do you hope we'd get the full equipment GPO 2 and GPO 0?
Well, it won't even be the chunkiest thing we have in the game. Like, it goes to the dry. I mean, why the fuck not? I guess, what type would it even be?
We don't have a general GPO 2.
Well, I still find it weird they changed the type of it. Like, it used to be a general in the first game, but then I guess they were just all generals for, like, no reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
fuck. I wouldn't mind having a general of that type. I feel like, we need more big shield boys.
Yeah.
Outside of those, like, that particular, like, mobile suit.
Taru says, we need the Nightingale. I don't want the Nightingale. That thing is so fucking ugly. That is such a terribly looking... Huh?
Hainu looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
Hainu.
But, like, the Nightingale?
Nightingale?
The Nightingale's gross. Just from a design standpoint, that thing is ugly. It's not even so, like... See, that thing is based off of it's based, like, more mobile armor. And Char's on record saying, hey, I don't like mobile armors. So why the fuck would he pilot the Nightingale? You know?
I don't know. I never even read that book, so I'm not even sure how they justified, like, the different designs. It doesn't even make all that much sense to me, like, why you would, like, so he basically, is the Nightingale considered, like, an upgraded Sazabi, or are they, like, different things?
Actually, I'm not too sure what it's supposed to be.
Because New and Hainu, like, the New Gun is basically not complete, and the Hainu's the actual,
yeah,
like,
it's the actual completed version.
Yeah, but I don't know what the case is with Sazabi and Nightingale.
Aki would know, but he's not here yet. Aki went to go do something.
Yeah, to be honest, like, what does Nightingale even have over Sazabi? It, like...
Bigger.
It's bigger,
yeah,
it has a way more powerful rifle, and I think that's it.
Yeah, like, is it faster? Like, does it have more acceleration?
That I don't know, but if you didn't know, did you know, lore-wise, the O is better than both the New and the Zazabi, stat-wise.
Oh, because it's supposed to operate under Jupiter gravity, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, and he got killed by, like, a watermelon wedge. Amazing.
Damn. Getting killed by a watermelon wedge. That's funny.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really like the Nightingale either. Like, I like the idea of how powerful it is, but I just don't like its form factor. Like, the way it's shaped. You know what I mean? It just has so much unnecessary bulk, you know? Like... You can take something with the same performance and give it a shape that makes a lot more sense. Like, it's almost all leg and all dick. But why? That mass doesn't even do anything in space, you know? The design makes more sense for something that's, you know, on the ground.
Yeah.
But it's not. Like, it's built more like a tank, like on the ground, like sort of like a big tray, like or something. But its shape doesn't really make sense for space or anywhere else. Yeah, it's probably got a lot more funnels than Sazabi, like too, right? It's got those goofy, huge, late Xeon style like shoulder buttons.
I think it's only got 3 per shoulder. So wouldn't that make it 2 less than the Sazabi?
Yeah, I think it has more.
Does it?
Yeah, it's like 4 per shoulder or something like that.
Huh.
Yeah, look at us talking about specs out from memory. We don't have this stuff.
Yeah, because we're fucking champions. We're Roman.
Yeah. Chat, imagine how successful it would be if we had memorized shit like stock
I could memorize my bank account number instead of just having to walk in and look at them like I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, I got my shit memorized, a couple of them.
Got it memorized.
Taru says Nightingale also has some more funnels on the butt flap.
Oh, does it?
Maybe? Yeah, I don't have it in front of me. Strike says Nightingale is just an alternative take on the Sazabi. Okay, just like Hainu. That doesn't really match what I heard, at least regarding the Hainu. But yeah, like I don't know, like they do that a lot in Gundam. They'll take a retro design and just renew it.
They butt fuck it into out of existence.
Yeah, and then instead of admitting that, oh, it's actually just a different interpretation, they'll just say, oh, it's a different model. Like they did with the Zaku Kais and the Type Bs and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they redid those for War in the Pocket. They're like, oh, it's actually a different model. Like, now you have to buy both.
I just threw a hammer at somebody for over 1 million damage. Thanks, Warframe.
Got him.
Whoa, hammer upon ye, idiot.
You know what? I should, while this gun is decommissioned for maintenance, I should probably grab my other gun in case my neighbor decides to walk into my house.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you gotta be.
Why, aren't they all Californians now?
No, all like in Texas.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, wasn't there a mass exodus from California to Texas?
Yeah, so the only people that can afford houses in Texas, if I had finished my sentence, the only people that can afford houses are Californians and Indian people, who are all doctors and engineers. So,
Yes, the heart surgeons.
Yes. Yeah, those guys. Okay, I'll be right back. I need more firepower.
He needs all the firepower. Huh. There's a little bit of damage on my Gelgoog. But I think this part is not going to be seen anyway, so I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, that sits inside the shoulder.
Break my shield, please. You didn't even hit me. Break my shield.
Hmm? Rhino and Rhino? Are you talking about the mobile armor rhinoceros from the 1 Year War? That motherfucker too big. I kind of want the rhinoceros now, to be honest. That thing was kind of cool in
With the burst liner?
yeah.
Ow.
And it had the fucking, or if you destroy the train, it also can get the MG or the or a giant fucking massive cannon, shell firing cannon.
God, did you ever play Lost Planet 2?
No.
So there's a part of the game where you're out in the desert on a bunch of trains. You're trying to like get by from all the monsters that are attacking you, and you steal a train with a railway gun on it.
Oh
And
shit.
There's some really goofy animations. I'll see if I can find the video to send you. There's a bit where they're like trying to load it to shoot something, and they're like throwing the, several 100-pound shell to each other, and like kicking it down into the breach, like spinning the cannon. It's super goofy, but it's a very neat sequence. Oh dear, I'm on fire.
What are you trying to hit with that cannon?
What, with a railway gun?
Yeah.
Category G acreage. Giant things the size of the train.
Okay.
It's in case you need to kill another train.
Sometimes you gotta wake up and
Train
just, you
being
know what I'm gonna
train
do today?
combat.
Kill another train. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I gotta be honest, chat. I hate trains. I don't like them in my movies or my video games. Like, they're just really boring settings, like, in my opinion.
God, I hate trying to get so it's a fucking on PC. It's a Games for Windows Live game, which should explain about all I need to say about trying to get it running.
Didn't they get rid of that?
Pain in the ass. Yes, they did. I had to make a Hotmail account
Oh
to
jeez.
get it to run. So I have a Hotmail account now.
Because I remember Dawn of War 2 used to be Hotmail or Windows Live until they switched it over to Steam.
Yeah, so like, I was trying to log in because I used to use Games for Windows Live. It was linked to my Microsoft account, which used to be linked to a Yahoo Mail, but now it's linked to a Gmail. Games for Windows Live, there's still some like sub-services that kind of work.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't recognize Gmail as a valid email address because it didn't exist when fucking Games for Windows Live was kicking around, apparently. So if you try to put it in Gmail, guess what happens? Nothing.
That's sad.
Some really old shit.
Let me see if I can find the train QTE from Lost Planet 2.
Strike says Zero on like the Metro series. I've only heard the title. I don't know dog shit anything about it. Yeah, I tend not to really pay attention to the like city hero man like games. Like here's a city, I'm gonna wander around and just do shit like that. You
So
know,
I've been meaning to ask you, Zara. Are you gonna stream Final Fantasy 16?
16?
That new one?
I mean,
I'd
I don't
watch
know.
it.
I could.
You should.
Like, I was gonna get the game, but like, here's the thing. Like, should I stream everything I play, or just like should there just be things that I play and do it offline, and then like just certain whatever else I feature on my channel? I don't know. Like I did RE4 remake, and that game was really fucking fun. But I don't know. Nobody really wanted to watch it because everyone else was already streaming it. So
Yeah, that was
I don't know
super
if it'll.
popular when it first dropped.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll be helpful. Like if I did that, like I could, like if that's what my audience wants. But given how they responded to RE4, which is that's still Capcom, yeah, nobody wanted to watch it. That's fine. It'll probably be more interesting once I can get mods to just do shit that nobody else is doing. Like I want to do my all dog run. It's gonna be nightmarish.
That's gonna be fun.
What I think I'll do is I'm gonna have a no shotgun rule just to make it extra challenging.
Jeez.
And then like dogs that replace bosses, I have to knife them, like instead of using any of my guns.
That doesn't sound like fun, that part.
Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of entertainment is just figuring out different ways to torture yourself for people to enjoy, and yeah, like, I don't really understand this, but apparently when I'm having a bad time, the audience is just beside themselves. Like, they just really like watching me suffer. Well, I guess that's one way to do it. But yeah, I'm actually really like pretty excited for Final Fantasy 16. I just I guess we just have to wait for it to drop and see how it turns out because
Yeah.
to be honest,
Like a fighting game for some reason.
I don't trust Square Enix at all.
Well,
Like,
after they
I-
fucked us with Kingdom Hearts 3.
So I found the sequence. I'll DM it to you. I gotta go shopping quick. I forgot at the end of the sequence they fly the train. Yes, I just said that sentence.
Fly the train.
It's a fucking Lost Planet 2 is goofy.
Last time I saw a flying train was in a Power Ranger show.
Whoever made that show is officially on drugs.
Lightspeed Rescue was good, but the train part was a bit weird.
but yeah, Square Enix has been incredibly weird. Like in the past year, they were like, "Hey, here's 20 games that we're making all at the same time. Most of them will be trash." And I don't know, like, I don't understand how they distribute their resources. You know, didn't they announce a Final Fantasy 9 remake?
I don't know.
Like a month ago or something. And I just saw it like randomly. I'm like, what the hell? I didn't hear about this. Like, I don't know. Like, they got too much going on, and I don't feel like they have any focus. And then, like, a lot of their results are really mixed. So they really need to knock it out of the park with 16. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 was utter dog shit.
Yeah.
The DLC, which was $30, was still dog shit.
Yeah, you only get 2 extra Keyblades too in this DLC. One, technically. One, which is the Oblivion. Because you don't need the DLC to have Oathkeeper. You get that. I don't have the DLC and I have Oathkeeper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they, Oathkeeper was actually a patch that they released.
Yep.
I forgot what the rest of the patch did. But yeah, I can't stand the fact that the DLC for 3, it just makes you replay the ending again. I'm like, why? Like, that's like, we already did this, and it's like not even different until you get.
There's nothing I can do with that.
Well, you need to eat it while it's hot.
I can't. I'm streaming.
Oh, so you let it get cold?
It's gonna to. Yeah, I
Your fish
don't.
is gonna get cold
Like
too.
lately,
What do you want me to
the
do?
final boss fight
Eat
is
it!
the same
I'm
boss but
streaming.
different colors.
Eat while you're streaming.
Big brain.
SAO Bullet 1. You fight the same final boss, but he has different colors, and they call it the DLC final boss. It's like, come on. And they charge you like $40 for it.
Well,
I mean,
what are these? What are these parts for? I don't understand. I have a double layer of them. That's
You
weird.
mean the arm flaps?
Yeah.
Yeah, you basically just put them in there. That's
Salty,
actually
is
the only
that,
part I hate the Gelgoog.
does that webcam have any zoom like powers? You can probably zoom.
If there is, I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I haven't been.
Okay, so I have the resolution type, frames per second type, which is custom. Resolutions at 1920 by 1080. Frames per second is highest frames per second, and video format is any. I don't see any zoom.
This is on OBS?
Yes.
Yeah, Chad, I never used a webcam before either, so I have no earthly idea how
Yeah.
to zoom in on those things.
Sorry guys, I don't know how to. I've never used one until I got this one. So.
What, was there a manual that came with this bitch?
Yeah, but Crystal tore it into pieces.
That helps. That
Yeah.
makes it more legible, right?
Always. So these go over first. If I'm getting to go, there we go. And then the arm, shoulder arm goes over that. I want to put the. Let me get these on first.
Daniel's asking if I got any rain over here. Yeah, sure did. Yeah, I'm really glad I covered up the pond. Yeah, so the tent I managed to build, like, it deflected most of the, like, almost all the water, so yeah, I did a good job. I don't have any, like, what are those things called, like, stakes to, like, put on, like the edges of the tarp, so I just use some old chopsticks. Too. Yeah, so there's, like, chopsticks in my yard right now. But yeah, I guess I'll head out there as soon as my gun's clean. I haven't done this in a while. It might be out of practice.
E4, right? Yeah, E4. Yeah, like, I can't wait to see the finished product. If I was there, I'd definitely help you dig that.
Yeah, I'm starting to get pretty excited about it because it's kind of like I'm almost done with the dig. Yeah, so level 3 shouldn't take too long. It's just all clay, so it's heavy. I gotta even it out again. That's gonna be a huge pain in the dick. And then I've never done any stone or bricklaying before. That's gonna be fucking complicated. And then I even have to haul the damn stones into my backyard because they're sitting in my front yard right now.
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm sure that's driving the HOA crazy, but, you know, fuck those guys.
What was I gonna ask? Oh, what was it gonna be an ask? It was more of a joke, but now I'm thinking I probably shouldn't say it, but I also really don't care at the same time. If you and me were together, we'd be able to be a couple of diggers.
That reminds me of that one joke in, I think it was the last Futurama movie.
I wasn't able to catch that one.
Oh, it's okay. Like, it's got its good points. But yeah, Leela becomes like an eco-terrorist. You know what she do, and they're trying to like steal like a shipment of something. So her and her gang, they're of course in space, and they take these. They have a ship, and they take the hooks, and they hook it onto the ship they're trying to capture. And the guy who owns like the ship, like he's like that truck driver stereotype guy. And he's like, "What are these hooks? Get out of here, you hookers!" Yeah, I really love the writing in that show. It's quite nice. I actually, weirdly enough, don't own it on discs. So
I'm surprised. I mean, that'd be a fun thing to stream and watch in the Discord.
Yeah, we can finally watch something that doesn't make Mike cry. Yeah, I'm sorry about all that shit, guys. It's just my personality.
Or doesn't make poor Rob cringe, because I know he was pretty cringing at the Goa Gaigar, some of the Satans. Or he's probably cringing at us. I'm not too sure which.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I didn't even know it was gonna be like that, because the fucking Goa Gaigar TV was a kids show. You know, like the characters all looked the same, but the bounciness wasn't emphasized, you know what I mean? But holy fuck, that's some high quality bounce in there. Like, you don't even need like porn anymore. Like, yeah, it kind of reminds me of yeah, the second Fate like Heaven's Feel movie. I'm like, this is the most high budget porn I've ever seen in my life.
I still haven't.
Animated. Yeah, animated by UFO Table.
I really need to watch Fate, but then it's just like I get so sidetracked by research. If you catch my drift.
Yeah, a lot of it's really damn good, but a lot of it's also really retarded. It's hard to explain. It's kind of like you have all these different routes, and it's sort of like, yeah. So the thing that kind of frustrates me about Fate, it's kind of feel like, you know, when you make a story, you kind of have to decide, hey, what's gonna happen? What's the official way? you know, like, and make a decision. And, you know, with every decision, you have to make sacrifices. But with Fate and, you know, visual novels in general, like, you have different routes. So it's sort of like, you know, the author doesn't have to make that decision. He makes all of them, you know? And so that makes it a little bit of a cop-out. But when it comes to Fate, it's sort of like you have different character development, and it actually progresses from one route to the other. And yeah, I guess I'll just speak about it generally in a way that doesn't spoil anything. But like Shiro Emiya, he's kind of a stupid ass character to be honest. Just like a really surface level shit.
Are you talking about
Yeah,
the
he's
kid
just some
or his
kid.
grown version?
Just the way he's presented in Fate Stay Night.
Uh-huh.
Like, he's just some dumb kid with no real world experience, like really shitty powers. Like, he has the power to reinforce objects or make duplicates of them. Really shitty duplicates of them, might I add. And his character motivation almost doesn't make any sense, or isn't even explained very well, because the whole story is like his dad is like this legendary hero, but he's only known him like in his retirement when he's all like old and sick. So he says, "Yeah, I'll be a hero for you instead, because since you know you didn't quite manage to save the world yet." And that's sort of it. He's just kind of talking out of his ass, like what do you need to be a legendary hero? You need like incredible godlike power. You need a lot of like philosophy and understanding about the world. You need people like who got your back, all that type of shit. Shiro doesn't have any of that. He's a naive idiot who just in Fate Stay Night he just like runs into danger for no reason, even though he has no powers. He's just a guy, and he spends half the show just bandaged up in bed from all the wounds he sustains. For no reason. Like, so his servant is Saber. You know, she's King Arthur. The most powerful servant you can summon.
I thought Gilgamesh was the most powerful.
I'm referred to it by class. So the Saber must be the most powerful. This isn't on an individual basis, but so he summons by accident, or kind of accident. It's a little contrived, but he summons the most powerful servant by class, and then he has no earthly idea how to use her. So instead, like
I know how to use her
as an Onohole, but he so he summons King Arthur, like an incredibly powerful legendary hero, but he treats her like a regular girl. He's like, "Oh no, you're in danger. Let me jump in front of you." Even though she can probably like deflect a meteor or some shit with her sword, but he just fucking jumps in front of her all the time and gets himself shredded like over and over. He's like, "It's just what a hero would do." Yeah, so Fate Stay Night is like that. He's like, "Dude, this kid is an idiot. He has no idea what he's doing." And then I think at the end of the story of this route, he kind of just figures out his powers a little bit. And he figures out, hey, I can duplicate swords. Let me duplicate the Excalibur. And that's kind of how they win the last fight. So yeah, he kind of...
So he duplicates Excalibur even though doesn't she already have access to Excalibur?
I think she's actually... Wait, hold on. How did it go? Was it the Excalibur or... Because the Excalibur actually isn't the sword in the stone. Yeah, they're two different swords. So I forgot which one he made a copy of.
Right.
But yeah, he actually makes a duplicate of one of the legendary swords. But Saber doesn't have it with her at the time. He makes the other one. So like it's sort of like proving the point, like even though it's like cheap copy, like it's good enough to do the job. Like sort of like that. So yeah, so Fate Stay Night, that route sort of like, hey, here's this idiot that kind of just muddles his way through. He has this really cheap idea of what it is to be a hero, but he kind of gets the job done, even though he kind of sucks at it. So in the next route, Unlimited Blade Works. I actually like this one a lot. I like the movie version, but the TV show, it kind of like drags on for no reason. So in Unlimited Blade Works, basically, this is a kind of a philosophy that's really important, where he kind of runs into his future self,
Ooh.
and his future self is like, dude, you're a fucking idiot, and my life is ruined. I'm going to fucking kill you so you don't do all this stupid shit. So he's like, your philosophy was wrong the entire time, and the route's basically about self-reflection, and do you actually have the resolve to, commit to your philosophy? Is it the right idea? Like, is this actually going to do any good? And yeah, that route is, I find, really philosophically very interesting. Yeah, so I don't know if it's really necessary to flesh out what happens like during that, but yeah, so that's basically the.
I can't
Yeah,
get his
the point of
fucking
that
arm
route.
on.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Isn't
so
it the same King
Hero goes
Arthur
from.
that wished for the PP from Merlin for right now?
Ah, jeez, like, what was it? The meme goes,
Brett.
Merlin, get my dick for me.
Yeah.
It's,
It's
I don't
apparently canon because I know Claudio kept bragging about that for a while.
yeah, all the lore about pregnancies is extremely fucking weird in Fate. When I read the wiki, like, it almost never said a child was conceived. It was always the woman stealing the sperm of the man.
Huh?
I'm like, what the hell? Why is it always phrased like this? Like, is this just a translation weirdness or? Anyway,
Hey Aki, quick question about the Gelgoog. Is the arm supposed to go all the way onto the shoulder? Like, is it supposed to be touching where the flaps are?
No, it just holds by pressure and it's mostly hidden by
Let
the
me
shoulder arm.
let me show you what I got through Discord and on that. I would much rather, because you built it, built the Gelgoog before,
I built
so
it twice.
yeah, so you would know.
But I know what you mean, but it's like the arm goes halfway into the peg, but it's mostly hidden under the shoulder armor piece.
Yeah, just go ahead and check that. I posted it in Discord. Gumpla channel. Better safe than sorry is what I always say.
Yeah, it doesn't go all the way through, but you have the shoulder armor on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes.
Alright. Just want to make sure.
I had the same feeling when I built mine. It's like, does this go all the way through? So I kept pushing the shoulder in. It's like, this is gonna snap.
Yeah.
So I just left it like that, pulled the shoulder armor on it. It's fine.
Better turn my phone off. There's some some stuff I don't need to be seeing on stream.
oh yeah, that is a concern now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now that there's video evidence of all of your crimes.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Rex says, "Ah, yes, semen demons." Yeah, so-
Demon demons. Yes.
um,
I should.
yeah, so Shiro's an idiot. So like route with Saber, the Fate Stay Knight, like he's just a moron. Unlimited Blade Works, he's a moron who gets challenged by himself. To like, hey, here's the results of your actual stupid ideology, and it sucked. And he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna keep doing it anyway. like, okay. And then the final route, Heaven's Feel,
Correct.
which was finally animated into some movies. So I think this is the route where Shiro actually matures. So he goes from the idiot with, he never really thinks out his ideals, to, hey, I got my ideals challenged by myself, to how do I actually articulate and live out the ideal of being a hero.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he does it is you have to save the people right in front of you. And so in this route, this is the route where you pick Sakura, by the way. Best girl, I think? Yeah, we're gonna have a huge fight with the audience, by the way. So he picked Sakura, and she. It's hard to explain this route a lot, but essentially, like, he has to figure out a way to save her.
Uh-huh.
And she kind of, what is going on with her? Yes, I think he becomes the Lesser Grail or some shit like that.
What's that?
So, I don't know, lore fate is extremely fucking weird and convoluted for a reason. So, the Lesser Grail is a person who, basically they're the vessel for the actual Holy Grail.
Really?
And the Great Grail is like the magical contents, like the Holy Grail. And then when you take these two halves, put them together, it becomes like the actual usable like Holy Grail. Like, hey, I can grant your wish, that type of thing. But it actually needs a vessel, which is a person. So that turns out to be Sakura in this route. I think. Like, I might be getting all my shit mixed up. It's been a while since I've read this. But yeah. So she's possessed by the corrupted Grail. And, you know, like, they kind of, spoiler, they kind of hook up and, like, start a relationship, but she's feeling very weird and guilty about the relationship because, let's just say she has a stepbrother who does stepbrother stuff to her.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Or, oh, yes, depending on who you are.
No, Shinji's a huge bag of shit. Anyway, yeah, that guy deserves to be turned into like a bloody stain on the floor.
Oh, Jesus!
Which, you know, eventually happens to him.
You sound so happy when you say that.
Not happy, just relieved that the movie's suddenly less noisy. Actually, that's actually how he dies. Like, he's just screaming at the top of his lungs about how he's sexually abused Sakura. And then, just out of nowhere, the Grail that possessed her, fucking, like, just lashes out one of its tentacles and slices his neck open.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so it goes from, like, loud screaming to complete dead silence, and there's a body on the floor. And I'm like, oh, okay, that was very surprising.
Gelgoog arms are fucking annoying to get on the shoulder. Jesus Christ.
Especially my picture of the naked one and the Char one in this one.
Yeah, maybe it doesn't need arms, Salty.
That would be fitting.
All you need is to plug a cigar arm on it.
I would do that.
Probably
I definitely
could,
would.
Actually.
Yeah. Salty, what was that,
There's a dog arm.
what was that one mobile suit that was piloted by the monkeys? They got like 4 arms or something?
The Barbus.
Gobble? Yeah, Barbus.
Yeah, what was the base mobile suit for the Barbus again?
The Zaku.
The Zaku, too.
Okay, but it's got Gelgoog rifles, right?
Yes, they upgraded pretty much. That was a late war mobile suit. So technically, we should have that in GBO. We should. It is a 1-year war mobile suit.
Yeah.
And,
I
I would
it
pilot
could be space only, but or they could have it crawl around on all 4.
Oh, God, no.
Well, the thing is, it holds beam rifles in all 4 paws, so that'd be a bit
Yeah,
hard
how
on
would it
ground.
walk around like that then? Yeah, it'd have to be space only.
Could you imagine, like, you go around the corner and there's that fucking suit sitting there with all 4 rifles just fully charged? Bruh, ain't nothing surviving that.
Imagine the counter animation on that. They can't give it kick because it doesn't have legs.
It just fucking unga bunga punches.
Yeah, that's also the best part. Most people are monkey brain that play the game.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. That'd be everybody's favorite mobile suit.
It's to represent them in school.
Oh, there went his fucking horn, but I felt it fall by my feet.
Yeah, I was thinking like you can make a Gelgoog Barbus.
Just with 4 fucking arms.
Yeah.
There, I think I got it. There we go. Oh, it's kind of oh my god, he's a wide boy. Holy shit. I gotta find that horn. Say what?
This is a young design, so yeah, everything's
Gelgoog, he's almost as heavy as the Senenju Master Grade.
There you go, chat. this is what we got so far. Sorry it took me so long to get them fucking arms on. I wasn't expecting that. But he looks good. I just accidentally started my...
Top is heavy, Salty. Once you build the legs, each leg weighs almost as much as the top.
Really?
Yeah, those are heavy legs.
God damn it, that fucking arm piece.
You know, Xeon designs, I feel like a lot of their designs, they almost have all the mass in the legs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an
This
ass
one
and
even
thigh
goes a
guy,
step
so...
ahead. It has like submarine armor on the legs for the inner frame, so you cover it up with the plates, which almost feels like you're building a boat.
There is a lot to these, this Gelgoog's foot. God damn.
It's really just a Zaku 2.0 upscaled and simplified, and you really put every pieces on it.
I wonder why spacefaring people would have weapons with very complicated feet.
Potential ground landing.
Say what?
Potential ground landing.
Yeah. Colony use, probably.
God. They couldn't use the Xeon for patrolling a colony, because that thing was just right on the
See,
ground.
everybody's talking about the Domel being in GBO. Like, I know it's got missiles, but they're like very short-range missiles. That thing ain't gonna get in. All of its like high-damage weapons are... It's beam sabers. Unless those missiles stun like a shotgun, that thing's not gonna have a fun time. I don't know what that says. So that was the one thing about the Alex I really liked, is that the Alex's manual was translated.
Oh yeah, it's around the era that they translate the manuals now.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm surprised they haven't
First
gone
one
back
was
and done it.
actually the Cycle Zaku Markaw was the first one, I believe, that had one of those.
Huh. Crystal knows I'm streaming, and then she makes dinner, and then she's surprised that I can't eat dinner because I'm streaming. Like, what? Ugh. It's just how it be.
Yeah, sorry if I'm being quiet, like I'm trying to clean out this really small, delicate part of the glom here.
I was half expecting that you were listening for somebody on the outside of your door, and you're ready to open up and go blam blam.
Oh, that's actually my neighbor's kids. They got, like, 8 kids in that house or some shit. I don't know how those Indian folks fit all those people in there, but like, is it all their kids, or is it like their cousins, or what's going on here?
Is it a go old-fashioned fucking hubbubaloo with the family, if you catch my drift?
Wait, what?
Worst case scenario is Kwong's collection.
Fruck. I thought Heavy was a D-Gen, but then I've seen some of Guan's collection, and I was just like, God damn.
This is like a bunch of Nuku stuff.
Bro, I forgot that Zaku machine guns don't like to be fucking held. I want to give the Gelgoog a machine gun so fucking bad.
The machine gun's a bit too small for those hands, but you can get it in.
What weapons does this kit come with? I guess
Just the beam rifle.
Just the beam rifle.
And the Naginata.
Even the mass production doesn't come with the bazooka, just the armor.
But his beam rifle comes with a grenade launcher, though. That's the thing.
And a kickstand, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Will it hold a Zaku bazooka?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we'll give it a Zaku
Can
bazooka.
hold- I showed you him, well, mine hold the beam bazooka. The
Hello, Heavy.
Dom bazooka,
Hi.
but not the Zaku.
Yeah, we were just talking shit about your tastes in women. Yeah, how are you today?
Good.
Doing all right.
That's good.
Yeah, what are you up to?
Nothing really.
Okay, the same heavy answer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Having fun.
yeah.
Have you guys been having fun with Rise? Or are you guys actually done with Rise now?
Oh no, we're not done. Let's see.
We just have to fight the Malzano when that comes out, and that's pretty much about it, really.
Yeah, like, I was about to ask Heavy, like, are you actually planning on finishing like all the monkeypox stuff?
Monkeypox?
Probably. I'll probably get around to doing that.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll do all like fucking 200 levels of that shit, or if I'm just gonna do Malzeno and Nope Out. But I'll have to figure that out.
Yeah, there we go. He got a bazooka. What?
Just waiting for the 2 minutes to go by.
Yeah. Poor Salty's like contributing to the stun trip meta. How dare you?
Well, I'm planning on, like, I wanted to give him like 2 120s, but if I can't get him to hold the 120, I'm gonna be a little upset.
I can hold the weird
Say what?
machine gun one. You know the weird submachine gun that the regular Dom comes with? I know he can hold that, but not the Zombie machine gun.
I don't have any extra 90 millimeters except for the one that I have on my Dom, but I actually want to keep it on my Dom because it's like a sub weapon for him.
Well, I have 3 Doms, right? Probably not gonna use all of them.
Okay, I think I can put this Glock together. I can't remember all the spots where I need to oil it.
Baby, you can oil me any day.
Yeah, the thing is, if you over oil a gun, it can do weird shit.
Yeah.
Can it fire on its own or something?
Rex says hi, Heavy.
Hi.
Yeah, you got fans, Heavy. Can you tell them how much you love them?
Appreciate that you watch my content.
Oh wow, it almost sounds like he's grateful.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess while I got you guys on the line, how did you guys enjoy Gelgoog Final?
I enjoyed it. I didn't know what the fuck was going on like 99% of the time. But I enjoyed it. It was really, really silly. I don't like the ending, of course. They got that hero ending. And that kind of upset me they went with the hero ending, because it's just like these motherfuckers, they busted their ass to save everybody for it just to turn around and they're stuck in a universe that's falling apart. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day, but the fact that they sent Mamoru and Kaido home means that they don't have their powers anymore, because they're all like come from those guys.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, they're literally stuck in the other dimension with no powers. Like, what the fuck are they even gonna do? But yeah, like I wish the ending was different, but it was meaningful, like at least.
So, there's nothing animated after that, or anything like that?
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else animated. I posted that page where we saw spoilers, Kaido and Mamoru and Mamoru's wife all growed up and shit. So that comes from a book called Gelgoog versus Better Man. Which, those two shows are
better.
they're technically in the same universe, but Better Man's is very weird, like actual horror anime with some mecha, but it's really contrived how they're in the same universe. But yeah, I never even read that book. I only just discovered it the other day. But yeah, I don't think the Brave series was ever continued like after that.
No, that kind of sucks, because we got the image of them being all grown up and shit. So, is Goa Gaigar in that game? That Ace 2?
Ace 2?
Yeah.
No. Like, I think he was actually in the most recent Super Robot Wars, though.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's in the most recent Super Robot Wars. And it even has a variant where... I can't remember what it's called, but you remember the Goldion Hammer?
Yeah.
There's a variant where it gets like a giant fucking hand and all the fingers are hammers.
What?
Yeah, it looks fucking psychotic. I don't know how they come up with this shit, but it's yeah. You know how the show is. It's just over the top in every way.
Different type of knuckle sandwich.
Oh yeah.
No shit. Fucking. Fucking fingers that are hammers. Bruh. That's funny.
Yeah, Rec, you might actually enjoy Better Man. I heard that it never got an HD re-release because the show was just so dark and gloomy that you just can't clean up like images that look like that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be some really low-res horseshit.
You see what China's been fucking doing about the whole manga situation?
No.
They don't, instead of like censoring blood like a normal person would, just black stripe it. They've been painting all blood white.
Oh yeah, I
blood.
post those once in a while to the Discord.
Yeah, it looks so fucking terrible, and they just, yeah, this is fine.
Some of them looks worse than actual blood.
Yeah, it looks like
like
just
the
fucking.
one where
It's just a girl hanging on the ground covered in blood. You know, it looks like she went to bukkake.
yeah, it's pretty goofy.
China, what are you
Should've
doing? You're
went
making it
Naruto
worse.
route.
The censorship
Should've went the
doesn't have to
Naruto
make
route,
sense.
but it
Yeah.
just painted black.
It doesn't have to make sense over in China.
They could have just painted it green.
Yeah,
Or painted it black. Like
do it rainbows. Everybody likes rainbows when they throw up.
Oh fuck me!
What happened?
I mean, black like Naruto would have
Too
worked.
much oil on this spot. That's pretty good. Damn it!
You said that.
Remember the first time that Yara used the sand chopping? I thought the guy
yeah.
was made of oil.
Yeah.
Then I saw the Japanese ones, like, huh,
That's kind of different.
that's not an android.
Mhm.
Even though they do get androids like 20 years down.
Yeah.
Heavy, how did you like the show?
It was alright. I mean, again, like, it's hard to follow, so that's also another thing of it. I'm not sure how I really feel about, like, the super robot stuff, to be honest. So,
Yeah.
I'm not, like, super into that type of genre, so...
Yeah,
Okay.
I actually usually don't like super robot stuff very much either because it's just very shallow. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So yeah, this was definitely like that, but you know, I figured it'd be fun to watch because you know it was fun.
Yeah. Like, it was well animated, but, yeah, it's just...
I like that one
Really
funny
just very
panty shot
crazy.
we got, where she's just standing there and you see the reflection. Like, but why? Why
I'm
did
like,
we need that?
I mean, those some nice panties, but yeah, they really went out of their way to just show you everything. But at least they were creative about it. It wasn't lazy. Like they did everything really well. But I'm like y'all just not well adjusted if you need to be this creative about showing me some panties. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like it looked nice. So.
Poor android chick just absolutely getting her shit ran every single fight.
Oh, Renee.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I really like Renee. Like, I wish she had a happy ending because, yeah, she was just having a hard time. Jesus.
Absolutely wrecked no matter what the fight. The only fight she won was when she threw the first robot into the road and he got ran over. That's the only win she got the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the time was her getting her ass beat. And I'm just sitting there like, but why?
Yeah, she's just there to
Get her ass beat.
elicit certain feelings in certain people.
I mean, to be fair, she is a wowzer.
Yeah, she's extraordinarily beautiful. But I guess almost all the female cast was sort of like that. But oh Jesus, yeah, I really needed her to have a happy ending, but no, that's not allowed apparently. Okay, let's put this bitch back together. Okay, well, the spots move.
I think I grabbed the wrong piece. Nope, I got the right piece. So chat, what are you guys up to? What are you doing? I kinda can't pay attention to how many are in the chat or who's watching, because I'm looking at chat and I don't want to see my dumb fucking self. Okay.
Yeah, Salty, you can actually pop out the chat if you
Yeah,
want.
I did that. I did that.
Nice. Okay. Alright, I think the... Oh, fuck, where did all that come from? Much oil on the trigger. How did that get
Hold
there?
up. Wait a minute. Where'd that come from? So wait.
Yeah, I'm sure all the spare oil, it'll evaporate off, but... Yeah, I haven't cleaned this guy in a while. Yeah, I'll be ready, chat.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm using steel magazines, so I might need to replace the magazine catch with a steel one. Because I heard the plastic ones, they get worn down eventually. Okay, Rand says he's playing some Zelda in preparation for more Zelda. Yeah,
I haven't seen. Oh shit! I haven't seen any clips for the new one yet.
I haven't played any Zelda in a long time.
Bro, they know what the fuck they're doing with the newer Zelda games. You like Zelda originally looked like a frumpy, like type of design, but now she's in fucking spats and shit. I'm like, damn, she out here working it.
Yeah, I see Nintendo pulling that audience in.
They
Yeah,
know
I
what
just-
they're doing now.
Still not
Yeah.
better than Zero Suit Samus.
Yeah, I find it a little unfortunate that it's basically Monolith Soft doing all the heavy lifting for all those new Zelda games.
Is that like a new development team?
They're the team that does Xenoblade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and because they basically got stolen to do Zelda, they're probably not gonna ever make a sequel to Xenoblade X, which was the last Xenoblade I played.
Uh-huh.
Wii U. Yeah, so that was like I hadn't played the other Xenoblades, but you can actually just use a mech like in that game.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so that's how I mained that game. But annoyingly enough, that game nobody knows how to balance games anymore. So ground builds where you're just a guy outside of your mech, that's actually the most high damage output you can do. But you know, I just built a mech with a fuck ton of funnels, and yeah, that's just how I did like in that game.
Damn, you just can't, we
I've
can't
never
escape
seen-
funnels. We're just weighed down by gravity.
Yeah. Okay, clock's all good now, I think.
Good deal. Give
Uh,
it a few cocks so we can hear it.
I did.
Oh, wow. Then you really did your job.
Okay, I guess I can put the bolts back in. Heavy, what are you doing?
Nice. Like Genshin again.
Okay, what's happening in Genshin?
Well, I was just catching up with some stuff with like the desert expansion area.
I don't know why, but I thought he was gonna say, yeah, I'm just catching Pokemon. I'm like, they added Pokemon to Genshin now?
I mean, they sort of had a mode of that.
Oh, for
at
fuck's
one point.
sakes.
Yeah, they do a lot of like sort of copy events. They're more meant to be references. I mean, they even reference like Yu-Gi-Oh as well.
Oh,
so-
that's...
I mean, they do have a card game now too, so
Yeah, I feel like they would have
heavily reference Yu-Gi-Oh.
they have a mini game where like it's like catch all the degenerates and put them in jail.
Dragon Spartan90 says he's about to read some comics he got for Free Comic Day. That's pretty cool. I haven't read a comic in forever.
Yeah, I've been getting like indie comics which yeah, I always liked American comics for like some of the art. Like I don't like the older comics because it's just I don't like that newspaper print style. But yeah, some of the art is just gorgeous, and you know I'm a bit of an artist too, so I'd like to learn like more of that stuff. But shit, they just fucking dropped the ball, man. Like it's all it's all like all the art's gone to shit and the stories are awful, so I'm just not gonna bother with that.
The stories are all just fucking SJW bullshit.
Yeah, so I just went with indie comics, and yeah, I post about this on the Discord all the time, but you know, of course, nobody cares. But yeah, I've been following this indie comic called Common America, and I just really like the art and the characters. It's done in like a manga style, but of course by Americans. And yeah, I'm really enjoying the shit out of it so far. I think they also have a web comic you can read for free, but I haven't gotten my hands on that yet. Yeah, so I need to find that probably.
About Common America, is that supposed to be like in a pre-existing universe, or is it its own thing?
I believe it has some of its origins in some earlier comics. I believe the character was actually introduced in a book called Walmite, which is a parody of Donald Trump being a superhero. Walmite has the power to spontaneously create walls.
I actually like that.
Yeah, I actually have those books. They are so fucking funny. But yeah, that kind of fell by the wayside after certain free and fair elections were played out.
Yeah.
But yeah, those
There's
books.
also an anime about Trump coons.
Yeah, so those are really funny books. So technically, Common America was introduced in there as one of the, like, just kind of like a background character or something. But yeah, it kind of spun off into its own comic, and it's incredibly good. I just love the art and the characters and the writing.
Oh yeah, the from what you've shown, yeah, it's the art looks beautiful. I love the character designs.
Yeah, and yeah, the characters are really beautiful, and they really care about their country, and the action scenes are great, and it's funny, like and it's yeah, I don't know, I just think it just does everything that I want a comic to do. You know?
Yeah, not too bad. Our country doesn't care about our country.
Yeah,
it's weird. Someone just
Yeah.
left, I think. I heard someone's thing beep.
Yeah, I looked up and they noped out just as I looked up, so I didn't even see who it was. That's okay. But yeah, I guess nowadays you get more internet points off of shitting on your own country, so that's kind of
Yeah.
how things are playing out now. Yeah, I guess that's just human psychology. It's easier to make yourself look good instead of, you know, improving yourself or actually being a good person. It's easier to just shit on everybody else, right?
I like how Velma is the lowest rated cartoon in currently.
Alright, I'm back.
There he is.
Hey, Viz. I didn't follow any of that at all because I mean, like, yeah, this is probably trash. I
It
don't
is, and it's essentially just it's like Rick and Morty, but for Scooby-Doo with no Scooby-Doo.
There's no dog?
No dog. Scooby's been replaced by a black woman whose name is Scooby. Which
What?
is, yeah. See, that's more racist than having the fucking dog. Because now she's a dog. I mean, a black woman. So,
Bitches be shot.
Fred is a dumb white pussy male with a tiny dick, and he's insecure about it. Velma is the narcissistic lesbian black girl, or Indian girl, or whatever the fuck she's supposed to be now. And Velma is a lesbian with Daphne, or Velma and Daphne are lesbians now. Yeah.
So that's replacing a dog with like a black woman. That's kind of like, imagine if like I made a western, but instead of horses they just rode like like Native American women. like, why is that? I don't even know. Like,
It's fucked. It is really fucked, and they already okayed it for a second season too. Like, I don't understand.
with all their blood money.
Velma's getting a second season.
Huh?
Velma's getting
a second season.
Yep.
What the?
Yeah, it's all the psychopaths up top paying for the propaganda. Like, there's no way this actually makes money.
I love the fact that Aki got offended by that, even though he's Canadian. Velma's get a second season? Fuck that.
Yeah. Imagine if this money went towards actual good art.
Yeah.
Inconceivable. Try again later.
Or, you know, went to someone who actually gave a fuck about the IP in the first place, and they want to bastardize it.
In chat, like, I know it's we live in very contentious and disappointing times, and you know, just all the shit we love is just kind of being taken over and annihilated. So I don't know, like, this is the part where you stop being the consumer and you start making your own shit. So yeah, I don't know. That's why I write and that's why I draw, because, you know, like, I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta do it yourself. And I don't know. I know, like, it's very rare to actually have artistic people. So yeah, I apologize if I'm saying this from the perspective of somebody that can actually do things, but yeah, like, even if you can't write or draw or do whatever yourself, like, you can find people that you do like and that you do support, and you go help those people out.
Yeah.
You know, like, you don't actually have to, you know, write and draw yourself. AI is making that all weird.
Jesus
But
Christ.
yeah, just find people you do like, find art you do like.
Why did that piece stick to my fucking thumb and then fall? And I don't fucking see it.
You saying you got sticky fingers over there, Sultan?
Yeah, it's probably that fucking Band-Aid.
That would do it.
Bro, where'd it go?
But it's not uncommon for me when I used to do a lot of builds. Like, you cut the pieces off, then you try to move them to the place to build. Then it just sticks on your hand without you need a laser.
Yeah, that's what just happened. Oh, there it is. That's not it.
Now
Bro.
it's showing the scene that you show that you're looking behind the desk with the phone. I used to do that so many times when pieces went flying. My worst one was actually with the Death Side Hell EW. I was trying to put the mouthpiece on it, then it springboarded off the room. I had to move basically all the pieces in my room over to see if it fell under it, just to notice it was underneath the fucking manhole the entire time. God damn it.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
That's pretty much why I don't build wing kits anymore. They kick my ass.
This piece is fucking gone.
Salty, like, you should build kits in like a zero gravity environment. So
Then it's gonna float above my head, and then I definitely never find it.
Yeah, as soon as it goes upwards, he's lose track of it. You know, humans have no impulse to look up.
yeah, that's why the zombie or the giant spider always drops down from the ceiling onto people in those horror movies.
Yeah, because humans have no aerial predators. We don't look up.
Oh, we do now, with all those suicide drones flying around and shit. You gotta learn to do.
Yeah, birds, the government drones, those.
Have we? Oh, there it is. It was in the fucking sheet somehow. How? I shook it. How did what? Whatever.
Clipping issue. Poorly coded collisions. Sorry.
Yeah. Steam, fix your servers.
Oh, Rob's got a cold.
Ooh,
All right, chat.
Oh.
All of you have to make a pot of chicken soup for Rob now. And
Yeah.
send him like 16 gallons of chicken soup.
Can I
put it
just-
in the envelope?
Yeah, can I just like fill a cardboard box with it? Send it to him?
Mm-hmm.
I've told Rob like he needs to come down and visit, and I'll cook for him, and then he can really truly realize how good of a cook I am. Someone just left.
Someone died.
No, 0.
Uh-oh. I wonder if his power went out.
Oh, maybe. Died from cringe.
Yeah, died of cringe.
Ach nein,
Fucking
Kringe.
cringe.
You're showing too much hospitality.
Yeah, how dare I? That was annoying, that fucking part. Just suiciding off my finger, then hiding into my that sheet.
Oh my
that I keep under.
globby's back.
Oh yeah, I
Died of cringe.
I closed out of Discord through muscle memory.
Oh.
Yeah, oops.
I see. He decided he didn't want to be here anymore and decided to leave.
Yeah, so every few minutes, like I'll just scroll through all of my Discord tabs and then close out of it because I don't want to look online all the time. So I guess like after years of doing that, I just close things automatically. Like yeah, I don't even tell my body to do it; it just does it. Yeah, sorry about that. Well, yeah, if you guys are on my server, we're doing a maid theme for the month of May for the Not Safe for Work thread. So if you got some maids you want to throw on there, just yeah, you know where to put them.
I have no maid stuff. I found one while I was looking through stuff, so I guess I'll go ahead and quickly post that for you.
Yeah, you gotta find some new shit.
Get new content.
I like the stuff I posted earlier, so yeah.
What, Helltaker? Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only maid one I have. The one I just posted for 0.
What is Helltaker? Like
A stupid mobile game that dude made.
It's not a
No, it's
mobile
not a
game.
mobile- it's an indie game.
It's a puzzle game. Yeah, it's an indie puzzle game.
Yeah.
I thought it was mobile, but he made it because there was not enough Rule 34 for sexy demons.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
he. Oh, what the fuck? Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I guess there's a whole lot of
Yeah, he
indie progress.
wanted more porn of demon girls in suits. So he made a game, and then people made porn of demon girls in suits. It was truly that shrimple.
Okay, I can respect it.
I mean, dude had a goal.
I'm just supposed to post image.
Oh, well, now this I gotta see.
Well, I mean, post it in both, I guess.
Also, Salty, I send you memes and you don't say funny things about them, and I feel sad.
Heavy, we can't talk to each other anymore. Okay. I'm done. Okay,
Let me
goodbye.
see.
Where did you post it? Oh,
Random meme.
I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Utter human trash. How dare you? Yeah, I shed tears over this character. How dare you? I'm kidding. Oh, Jesus, this is pretty awful though.
Well, sometimes, Viz, your memes, they don't tickle my funny bone.
Well, you didn't like the boomerang one? I thought it was funny.
I didn't. No, I thought it was funny, but I didn't laugh. It didn't get me to chuckle. It was just like, huh. That was it. You got a huh out of me.
I am not appreciated.
Yeah, nobody ever laughs at my memes, but I post them anyway. Like, I don't give a shit.
Is it true your Discord is really that quiet?
Say what?
I always hear your Discord is quiet.
That was Zero's Discord.
Yeah.
Oh, mine? Oh, yeah, yeah, I tend not to invite people very often. It might have been like a year since I last did an invite, whatever. But yeah, I guess all those people kind of fucked off, because I guess they're tired of Monster Hunter or GPO or whatever.
Like I said, you should just prune it. Do an announcement, say, hey, I'm about to prune the Discord. You guys got, like, till so-and-so. Say something in chat, or, you know, as long as they log in, they won't get pruned. Just give an announcement, so that's what I do. And, you know, if they don't pop in, then it's, boot to the head.
Yeah, that's the thing about managing these communities, because, like, for me, like, you know, my YouTube channel and my projects and whatever, like, that's my whole life, you know? But for my YouTube audience, this is just, like, a passing interest for them, you know? Like, they're like, for me, like, my Discord is my personal space, and this is where my friends live. This is how people come to interact with me. But, you know, for people who's passing interest, like, they're just like, okay, yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, play Iceborne anymore, so they just gonna meander off and don't even think about it. So yeah, like, that's just what happens to Discord servers over time. So, yeah, I don't know if it'd be meaningful to invite people right now, because, like, what's even going on, like, right now? Like, we're kind of just in between stuff, you know what I mean? So, yeah, maybe we'll wait for, Armored
Wait for
Core?
AC, yeah, wait for
Like,
AC6. You'll probably get a flood of people. Or an influx if you want it.
Influx on what?
Of people to your Discord with AC6. If
Yeah,
you
yeah.
post enough good AC6 content, you will attract the lemmings. They will go,
Yeah, that's literally what I'm waiting for, and, you know, that's just 3 months away, you know, that's not all that long, so, yeah, if you guys could bear with it for a little while, like, I think we'll be okay. I'm just worried about the new audience being really autistic. With the Armored Core.
You're gonna have a bunch of U's running around.
well, don't worry. Reportedly, they're getting rid of the optimal armored core grip, and they're making it so you can hold it normally.
I've always held it normally. That's the first time I've ever seen that stupid fucking grip. When someone posted that, I'm
so
like,
dumb.
wait,
Yeah,
what?
No, it's super dumb.
They're not serious. It's just a
Yeah,
joke.
it's
I'm pretty sure.
a joke, but
Yeah, but it is sort of based in reality, because you literally use every button on the controller when you're playing Armored Core. Yeah, it's a lot to manage, and I kind of noticed that when I was playing Ace 2 like yesterday. That was fucking fun as fuck, by the way. It's got very simple controls compared to Armored Core, so yeah, less like a lot less of a headache to manage. But yeah, you know, when you have a button to do all this type of, like, stuff, like, when you have more buttons you need to use, you have more fine control over things. So, you know, it's kind of a give and take thing. Like, hey, how complicated do we want to make this?
I'm just happy that Armored Core 6 is going to be a little bit of everything from all the games. I think that's cool. One of the coolest things.
Yeah, that weirded me out so much. I was like, okay, what Armored Core game is it gonna be like the most?
All of them.
FromSoft is like, yes, it's like every single Armored Core we've ever made. Yeah, the only thing it doesn't have is, like, wall jumping, I think, and I'm really hoping it doesn't have, like, the rock paper scissors, like defense offense, like, shit going on, like in 5.
You didn't like that? I like that.
It was a good idea, just
It was poorly implemented because there's not enough armors that could do a little bit of everything. I think there's, like, just 2 sets that could do a little bit of everything, but they were so shit at it.
Yeah, I didn't like the implementation, because it felt like no matter what I did, I just didn't do very much damage, and when I was getting hit, I was just getting melted. So it's like, I don't know, I couldn't feel like I was being successful, like, in that, like, with the builds. But, you know, that just might be me being an idiot, or just whatever else, I don't know.
That was, like, the one thing me and Beans found out, because me and him were in the same clan for a little bit. and I was anti-ballistic and chemical. Well, he was anti-thermal and chemical because a lot of people had that was the main thing people would run around in was chemical weapons because they AoE damage on them, and they'd be barely doing any damage while I was at range sniping and Beans was going in with fucking machine pistols on his quad and bouncing around and shit. I loved watching Beans play. He was fucking... He'd get into that mode and go ham.
Yeah, like, you could do some really amazing things in Armored Core 5. It's just, the fact that they kind of forced everything into, like, clan activities and being online, like, I didn't like that very much. But, yeah, I had some, like, really amazing wins. Like, I think I normally don't run quad legs, but one time I ran a quad, and I had, I think it was a shotgun and an energy shotgun. And it was like...
I like where this is going.
Yeah, it's team versus team, and we were like in a canyon map or some shit like that. So at the very beginning of the match, like, what do people do? Like, they're gonna launch their recon units and just fucking charge forward and start shooting each other. What do? I'm gonna climb all the way to the top of the map.
I know what map you're talking to. I hated that map.
I fucking hate that map too, but so I climb all the way to the top, like in the very middle of the map. I wait for the enemy team to cross our defensive line, and I drop back down behind them. And all of a sudden, like, I just start blasting this guy with all of my shotguns, and he's just dead, like, after like 6 seconds of being pelted in the back. And he's just like, I got knocked out in the first 30 seconds of the match, what the fuck? So yeah, you can do, like, I feel like that's the spirit of what they were going for in Armored Core 5.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hey, you have all this build variety, you have all this verticality, you need your recon units to spot people, but, nobody looks up, just like, you guys were saying earlier. And so, yeah, I took advantage of that, and I did something else really cool, but that's just not how most people play Armored Core 5. How do they play Armored Core 5?
There's a very good reason I'm good at Gary's Mod Prop Hunt, and it's because I understand human monkey impulse. No look up.
Yeah. So,
Folding chair in a tree, unsuspectable.
Yeah, so how are humans actually programmed to fight wars? I'm not going to think for myself. I'm going to look up, hey, what's the easiest, most powerful way to gear myself up? Okay, let me do that. And I'm just going to charge forward and like just spam my buttons. Like, that's how everybody played Armored Core 5.
Yep.
Like, it sucked. And
Yeah,
it was
look
really boring.
up the meta build and just copy a meta build.
Yeah, and, that's just human nature. Like, that's just how people play video games and how people actually fight. But yeah, I hope that there's only so much you can do about that because people are just gonna people. But I really do hope that the game inspires a lot of creativity. Like,
Yeah.
here's a lot of weird.
Yeah, because they're adding a bunch of melee weapons, aren't they? Didn't they say there's going to be more than just the basic few?
Yeah, and that's something that worries me too, is because, what if, melee is the meta and people just do melee all the time? That would be boring too. Like, hey, my third-person mech shooter just became, whatever melee spamming bullshit. Like, again, just like every other game. Like, I don't really want that. I just want, pros and cons, like, with everything, Hey, if everyone's gonna run melee, I'm gonna, just... what would I do in Armored Core for Answer? Like, because melee was the meta, like, for a while in For Answer. So, what did I do? I just built... Yeah, I built an AC that was very efficient at using side quick boost, and I put shotguns on. I'm saying that a lot because, I like blasting people with shotguns. But yeah, like, I could see from a mile away, hey, this guy's charging in with his laser sword. I'm gonna juke him, and, when he runs past me, I'm gonna spin around and shoot him in the back. Yeah, I was dunking on that guy for like 14 minutes straight, like, before he even landed a hit on me. Like, some people they just like, yeah, I'm gonna pick the strong strategy, and I'm not even gonna observe my opponent to see like how is he responding like to my build.
For answer, I liked using for against melee builds for always the Kojima explosion, but I had that moon halfway moose the crescent thing that would launch it at people, and all my equipment was meant to just increase the damage of that. So if I would hit anyone who was just like a medium weight, it would just instantly kill them.
Okay, that's a very rare build. Like, I don't think I even ever ran into anybody like using that gear.
Yeah, but you know which ones I'm talking about.
Mhm.
But like,
So do you know what we gotta do when your rig arrives?
augmented.
We gotta do Mech Warrior 5.
Oh yeah, that one will definitely play it.
Yeah, and they've added a few DLCs to that. They've added the ability to melee,
Yeah, I seen that.
and then they gave people swords.
Cool. I just like that one mod with the that fucking massive arty cannon we put on the.
The long tom artillery. He
Yeah.
just mounted in the chest of an Atlas. Oh hey, an enemy drop? No. No, none of them.
Let me just
They're all
casually
dead.
send this guy ragdolling. All right. Well, these feet are taking me a bit of time to finish. Oops. I guess I'll finish the feet, and then I'm gonna bounce so I can fucking eat, because I'm actually kind of hungry.
Fair. I'll be on for a while.
Yeah. I found a new mod for Dawn of War.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Which Dawn of War? Dawn of War 2 or?
2, because it's called Dawn of War Eternal. It's that one I showed you, and it's actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Still streaming?
Huh?
Are you still streaming?
Yeah.
You need to eat your food. You think skater?
Oops. Oops. I like the way this Gelgoog is turning out. By the way, Aki, I was telling you, I think I'm gonna keep the dark red on this kit. It's the salmon pink I'm gonna paint over. I don't like the salmon pink.
It's fine. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna paint mine too eventually,
Mhm.
so we might be able to help each other on that. Because I don't know if I need to not top coat, but prime the pink in white or in gray. Would be
Yeah.
better. I'm probably gonna go with white because I'm gonna paint mine in Johnny colors. I'm gonna need a good bright color so my dark color flash better. Because I only have, I look at my paint cans, I only have primer black left.
Yeah.
I don't have any white left.
I gotta file some of these feet.
Yeah, I was gonna set up a painting station in my garage, but I just never got around to it. Like after I moved into my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a bunch of plans on custom painting all my Leos and shit.
How many Leos did you buy?
There's got to be at least 8 of them because P Bandai, you know, those fucking assholes. But,
Wait, they made the Leo a P Bandai?
yeah, they
Space
did P
Star.
Bandais for the space variant and the aerial variant, and then they eventually released like a master version that had like everything. That should have just been the base kit.
Yeah.
They cheaped out on us, like whatever. Yeah, so my first one, I want to do like a gold-plated Leo.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, you know, just for the goofiness of it. But yeah, like gold paints, it's a little tricky sometimes. So yeah, like Aki, do you have any advice on doing golds? Like I know a lot of people use like gold spray where like it kind of looks really glittery, you know, and I kind of don't really want that effect. I want it to look more like a
The one I
chrome.
use mine, I usually top coat them white, then silver, and the gold I want. But I'll usually test it on spoons before going on the actual kits.
Yeah.
It's a lot of wasted plastic, but if you have a good result on the spoon, you can replicate it easily.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to test it. But yeah, I'll
Or,
have
as I showed Salty, they do make corgi butts
Yeah.
to test paint now. Like literally duck butts that you buy and you paint them the color you need on them. It's stupid, but they make those now instead of spoons.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. So Rand mentioned like the P Bandai kits for Leo. It's like you got the space variant, the flight variant, and the full set, which I got. I got all of those. And then he mentions there's a Leo S from the book G Unit, which that Leo S sold out like instantly because it has like a half cape or something. It looks pretty badass. Like I just
I thought that was
Got a half
the one that
cape.
were all white.
no, that's a red one. To be honest, I kind of hated that book because I really like Gundam Wing because it just tailors to my sensibilities and it's not like UC at all. Like it doesn't have like the tragic love story of like your enemy like is your girlfriend and all that shit and you have to kill her like it's just like the same fucking story done a billion jillion times in UC, right? Like I'm really tired of that. And then G Unit reintroduced that like UC shit like into my like Gundam Wing stories. I'm like bro, I'm
Painted by Holy Resolve.
People cannot resist sleeping with the enemy.
yeah. So I was like, this is dumb, and I'm just fucking done with it. Like yeah, I don't know. It just
They do
Yeah,
have
and then
nice
they-
design in G Unit, but the story was.
yeah,
They have new types now.
yeah. The story was really yeah.
There's new types in Wing.
Yeah, it's like you have to have a special sense ability to sense the stuff and to be compatible with the G units. I don't exactly remember what it is, but it's basically new type power, what Katra had. Or was
Yeah.
it the same?
Yeah, Catcher didn't have powers. He just had something called human empathy. Unlike all the other autistic Gundam pilots in every
referring
Gundam
to
story.
the cross
Yeah,
rays.
human empathy.
He has the skill special awareness or something, which is the Wing equivalent of new type in that game.
I know Gene Unit had their version of Trans Am, which was the PX system.
Also had Trans Am, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
You
what
have
the
to
PX
be-
system basically was.
You have to be compatible with the system to use it, which is basically
Yeah.
new type powers. Turns out.
Damn, how does that make you feel, Zero?
I just thought it was really shallow and interesting. Yeah, like oh, here's a Gundam with a super mode, and yeah, they didn't even think
Like,
out.
the designs are good, but the story
Yeah,
not so
yeah.
much.
The Hydra Gundam
Guess
in there.
so. I guess
Yeah,
some
the
of the
Hydra.
Gundams are okay, but all like the fake Xeon shit they have in there is just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why
Like
the
the
fuck
fake
in this
Dio.
whole other universe would you have something that looks like a Zagok?
They made a
Or-
Shinzaku Master Grade?
What?
Random Hero saying, hey, anyone want a Shinzaku 2? Someone selling the Master Grade, his high grade Gelgoog Jaeger, and the high grade Zaku 2 for $125.
Yeah, they make
and-
two Shin Matsunaga Zakus.
Huh. I didn't know that.
There's this custom that you all know, the R1, and then there's Shinzaku R1 custom that has two shoulder spikes, which is the one I have.
Well, we got the feet done. So yeah, let me show those off for the few sick bastards that are probably watching that like feet. Or the Gelgoog's feet.
Or,
Yeah, we got quite a bit done. I'm quite happy the way we looks. I'm surprised with how big he is. I wasn't actually expecting that. I guess I should have. But yeah, he's looking pretty good. Next stream, we should be able to finish him because all we have to do is the the legs and the waist, and then his rifle. But I'll also be building a Dom bazooka to go along with him, so he has so he's not looking like a chump running around with a Zaku bazooka. But make sure you check out Zero's channel. It is Zero Seraphic, if I'm not mistaken. Also check out Viscarian's channel and Heavy's channel, which is Silver Lightning. Both all of them have fantastic content. Aki posts sometimes, but it's just like mainly weird clips and stuff like that. So yeah, do you guys have anything to add?
If you go to my videos, you will hear me mashing X the entire time on the respawn screen. No, I'm not gonna change that habit.
Great. Salty should add some more interesting melee weapons to this Gelgoog. Maybe some Heat Hawks or something.
Yeah, I do have extra Heat Hawks.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, to be honest, I get a little bored up on Naganatas on the Gelgoogs all the time.
If I had the ability to get another Goof, I would definitely give this Gelgoog the Heat Sword, because Heat Swords look cool.
For my part, don't even bother going on my channel. It's random stuff.
What am I doing on my channel? I guess sometime around Friday or Saturday, we'll be streaming another Centuries Episode 2 again. Yeah, it's just like Super Robot Wars, but it controls like encounters in space or Zone of the Enders. Yeah, made by From Software, weirdly enough. And yeah, we had a blast like on the first stream like yesterday. Just all the crazy shit you can do in there. We just unlocked the Dendrobium.
The
GPO3, yeah.
Wait, the armor? The actual mobile
The
armor?
mobile,
Yeah.
the mobile armor.
Yeah,
Bruh!
mobile armor and Drobium.
That's
Like,
gross.
Space only, obviously, but yeah.
Yeah, you can use the mobile armor, and you even have an eject too, so you can eject the stamen out and use the mobile suit. Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
In
that
case
shit
of
is-
emergency, deploy the sun.
Yeah. So yeah, that game's been extremely fun. So we'll pick that back up. Like we're starting to unlock some like really interesting stuff. And yeah, I don't know what Salty's schedule is gonna shake out to be next week, but yeah, maybe we can do that all together with Rob, like and stuff.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's recovered from his cold by then. Yeah, we just gotta stuff that man full of chicken soup for a few days. Yeah, hopefully he'll be better soon.
But anybody else have anything to add?
Not really.
Not
Well,
really.
it says double Heat Hogs. Pretty sure I sent you like
Double
20
Heat
of them.
Hawks on a Gelgoog.
Yeah, I think I sent you like 20 of those last time. But it's
I got like 3 or 4 of them sitting around somewhere. But I want to thank you
send you
guys.
more.
Say what?
I can send you more.
But anywho, I want to thank you guys for coming and watching. This was a blasty blast. Like I said, we should be able to finish it next stream, which might be Saturday. Now that I'm thinking about it, I definitely want to do morning build streams. So I guess it'd be Saturday the next time I do a stream. So, yep. Make sure you guys come and check that out. We'll be finishing the Gelgoog then, and we shall talk to you guys later.
I love you.
Bye.
Okay, thanks everybody. Bye.
Did you do your Patreon?